King 5 News at 6:30 begins with a developing story, a live look at downtown Seattle, where tonight a few dozen people are out in the streets protesting the election of Donald Trump. It was a lot bigger earlier. At times, the protests have been a bit tense. Seattle police have arrested 3 men for assaulting police officers, but the department says the demonstration has otherwise remained peaceful. So those protests began earlier today as students from schools across Western Washington walked out of class. Good evening, I'm Mark Wright.
I'm Lori Matsukawa. Thanks for joining us. The students we encountered today had several different reasons for marching this afternoon. King 5's Chris Daniels spoke with some of them. He joins us now. Chris?
Yeah, we are at the corner of 5th and Pine in downtown Seattle. After hours of protests, there is still a bit of a sit-in here at the intersection of 5th and Pine. Seattle police have been escorting this group of young people throughout the downtown streets now for the last couple of hours. This was a day that started about mid-afternoon of protests as several groups protesting the president-elect and the results of the recent presidential election. And according to a lot of the people that we talked to, this is all about one word: uncertainty.
We're all scared.
Clouds the UW campus.
I mean, I think there's a lot of people here who think that the system itself isn't necessarily broken.
One named after a man, a president, the leader of an American revolution.
I am tired of continuously feeling like a second-class citizen.
So perhaps it is fitting here there's talk of that R word once again.
This could be the start of a revolution. I'll say that.
I'm not only the daughter of an illegal immigrant, but
That's Paloma St. Louis, a grad student concerned about the recent election and a policy shift towards immigrants.
I hope that we've gotten some people to listen and to consider and to see faces, that we are not some nameless, faceless community. We're your cousins, we're your neighbors, we're your co-workers, we're your peers. We're just as here as you are.
It was a rally cry heard across the city at the high school named after another ex-president. Teens took off from class.
I want my voice to be heard because with the votes, the popular vote won for Hillary, but the Electoral College elected Donald Trump.
Marched through the streets of Seattle, blocked traffic.
People coming out and speaking their opinion. This is no time for complacency. This is great.
Not everyone thought it was great.
Documented folks are here to stay.
Like at UW. And the guy who says this kind of rally prompts division.
I literally just wanted to film. That's it.
An opinion that did not necessarily fit into today's message.
Get the camera back on.
Hang on. Let him do what he wants to do. All right. So
You need to get the camera back on the event, sir.
Camera back to the people of
You need to get the attention.
I don't think anyone here thinks the revolution's going to happen overnight, no.
A different type of revolt.
When you don't listen to people, revolution is what happens.
That revolution, if history repeats itself, will be traced back to the place named after the country's first president that today is still angry about the next one. And back live here in downtown Seattle. So students from the University of Washington and at least 20 different Seattle schools involved in these protests today. According to the Seattle School District, more than 5,000 students walked out of class this afternoon. That's the story live in downtown Seattle. Chris Daniels, King 5 News.